Hi, hey, hello everyone. As I mentioned, I'm going to be doing a 7 days of Halloween, 7 days of Samhain slash Halloween kind of thing. Um, and I will be pre-recording videos, and this is one of them. This will be my Friday 5. I'm pre-recording it because I may be working all day Friday. And so I may not get another chance to record and post it up on time. So here we go. As you all know, Friday 5, or the Friday 5, was created by Sarah Crawford. Go check out her channel, check out everyone who does Friday 5s because they are absolutely awesome and amazing. So, this week's Friday 5 was for us to pick one artist and pick obviously 5 songs from them. Now, I've mentioned that Friday 5 can be kind of a challenge, which I love. This, however, I see this as probably being a challenge for most of us because how do you just pick 5 songs from an artist you love? Well, I suppose you could, but it's kind of hard. And so, for those of you who haven't watched my channel very long or don't know me personally or whatever, my favorite music artist is Dido, okay, and she's probably been my favorite, or at least one of my favorites, since she came out in between 99 and 2000, which I was still quite young then. So she's been my favorite for a while. Luckily, however, despite the fact that she's been around for about 15, 16 years now, she only has 4 CDs out. She's done other projects with people in between here and there, but full-length albums, like, she's only had 4. So that kind of narrowed it down for me to pick at least one song from each CD and then a non-album track. Now, a while back we did a wild card, which I did non-album tracks because she's got a few of them. But I managed to fit another one that's on the soundtrack, but is not on her CD. It's on her greatest hits, but it's not on a CD. So it still counts. Either way, it doesn't matter because this list is all about Dido, period. Albums, singles, whatever. So, starting at number 5 is Everything to Lose, which she gave to the, I want to say, Sex and the City 2 soundtrack. I don't know. I don't watch the show. I don't watch the movies, but I'm pretty sure it was the second movie. This song is, if you take away the dance beats and everything and just pay attention to the lyrics, it really is a amazing modern, like, love song. One thing I like about it is that Dido is kind of more or less known for being more chilled and laid back and everything, where this is more of a electronic techno, maybe not so much techno, but more electronica kind of more uppity dance song, which is kind of different from what she normally does. But if you look at Dido's history, she started more or less with the band Faithless, which is kind of a British, like, dance music group. And so it's not like this is the first time she's ever done upbeat music, and she does have upbeat songs. But Everything to Lose, outside of that, it's something different for her from what she does most of the time. And the music and the beats and everything just go perfectly with her voice. Besides all that, the lyrics in this are just Anyway, beautiful. And I hope to find somebody maybe one day that I could feel that way about, or somebody that could feel that way about me. And I'm sure everybody does, want that. And maybe not just romantically, but just with people in general. The song kind of talks about her not being afraid of anything until she has this person in her life, and now what she's afraid of is losing them. So things once didn't matter. It didn't matter if she jumped out of planes and died or whatever. But now she has this person in her life that's worth keeping, and now she has everything to lose, as the song title says. So yeah, you can find that song on YouTube. You can find all of these on YouTube that I'm going to mention here. But yeah, definitely check that out. If you've overlooked her because of the kind of contemporary laid back stuff, give some of her dance tracks, a try, because they are fantastic. Number 4 is from her latest CD called Girl Who Got Away. And the song is entitled The Day Before We Went to War. Now, I struggled with this one because this whole CD was just amazing. It was Dido doing what she normally does, and her being who she is in her music and everything, but also taking it a step further. Her trying a little more. She had a song with a little rap bit in it, and some of the songs are more upbeat than the other ones, but while they're upbeat, some of the lyrics are a bit darker. So she stayed true to who she was without being afraid to experiment a little bit more. So it was kind of hard picking the songs, but I really wanted a song that kind of stuck out, and I will kind of have to go back to some of her laid back kind of stuff, because this is probably the softest song on the CD, but the way she sings it, the lyrics and everything, and just the tone of her voice, the way she uses her voice, it just really, really draws you into what she's saying. And it's a song that you can really hear emotion in the voice. It seems that the person who was singing, who was obviously her, is almost recalling a type of memory. There's almost a slight bit of sorrow in her voice that you can hear when she's singing these lyrics, and that's why I said it kind of reminds you of somebody that just recalling some kind of memory. And there is a reference in there about summer's ending and 2 planes and everything. And so some people have a theory that it may even be a reference to 9/11. And I kind of get that too. Maybe that might make sense, because like I said, it's just the way it's sung. And the other lyrics that kind of go into it, it's almost like somebody recalling a time before something major happened, maybe even a tragedy. And yeah, definitely go listen to that song, because her voice on that song will make you want to cry. Even though I'm not totally sure what exactly it's about, but there's emotion in it. Now, number 3, the beat is kind of steady. It's kind of a steady song, but this one is definitely a lyric song too. It just has kind of a great, even slow flow to it and everything. And that one is from her 3rd CD called Safe Trip Home, which is her only album that's not named after a song. That is not named after a song. A lot of Safe Trip Home was written about her father, who had passed away in 2006. And let's do the things we normally do it's another song that you can really hear emotion in, but this time it's sadness kind of mixed with anger. Um, she just wants a day to pretend that everything is okay. She doesn't want to hear how proud he is. She doesn't want to hold his hand or anything. And it comes off kind of cruel in a way if you really listen to it. But when you listen to it, you can also hear somebody trying to hold on to any of the good that they knew, trying to forget that they're losing this person they love. And, you know, sometimes when you want to block those things out, you can come off as cruel and angry because you're trying to protect yourself from those feelings. And that's definitely the feeling that you get in that song. I know there's a line in it she took from another song that she kind of got in trouble in, and I don't know, it's some type of old Irish song. But the song is beautiful. Like I said, it's full of sorrow and anger and all that stuff. Number 2 is from her second album, obviously, because I'm counting down here, Life for Rent. Now, I would have done Life for Rent, but I put Life for Rent in another video, so I'm going to go with Don't Leave Home. Now, Don't Leave Home is more of, I guess you consider it a ballad. It sounds like a song that you would definitely hear on the radio, and I know it was a single, but it was never really released here, I don't think. It might have, but not like where you can find it too much. I think it was probably her single seemed to be a little bit more sold more in Britain, which would kind of make sense anyway. So Don't Leave Home, despite the fact that it sounds like a love song, and she's mentioned people using it at weddings and this and that, it is actually a song about addiction. And it is pretty much more or less about the drug or whatever addiction you have, speaking to the person that it controls. And saying that they don't need friends, that it'll be there for them, and they don't need to leave home. Basically, this addiction is all that you need. You don't need life outside of it. Which is kind of dark. And I know she wrote it with her brother, and her brother Rollo, which obviously, looking at his contribution to her songs, he is an excellent songwriter himself. And I think they work really well together as like a brother sister songwriting team, whatever. So at number one was released in the US. There is 2 video versions. I like them both for different reasons. I like the ending of the original 99 version. And that is Here With Me. Here With Me is just such a haunting song. It's a love song, but it's dark. And it's a little bit of pop rock, which is another thing that kind of proves that Dido can do more than one genre. And it's, despite the fact that it only has 2 verses and a couple times the chorus, it's still quite a powerful song. You really, really can hear in the way she sings that she had love for this person. And it, like I said, it's haunting and it's dark and it's just something different than all the other songs that were just basic bubblegum pop love songs. And that's one of the first songs that really drew me to her. And by the way, it was also the theme song to the TV show Roswell. So there you go. There is my Friday 5. See ya.